So the Baltimore Ravens got a really encouraging update on second-year running back Keaton Mitchell, who burst onto the scene last year as an electric playmaker in the offense. Plus, we got a really strong link for a possible reunion between Yannick Ngakoue and the Baltimore Ravens. Bleacher Report and others name the Ravens as the most likely candidate to land Yannick Ngakoue, the 29-year-old pass rusher. Plus, Kyle Van Noy speaks on his expectations for the 2024 season and much more Baltimore Ravens news, including this new helmet drop. So welcome in to another episode of Ravens Reports. It's your guy Noah here with For the Flock, as always, bringing you guys our top 5 news reports and storylines coming out of our Ravens today. Just wanted to come out with this video real quick, rapid fire, get you up to date on all of your Ravens news and content, man. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for all the new patrons. Thanks for everyone who comments. I don't always have time to, respond to all the comments, but I do read them and appreciate them. I love you guys. Let's dive into the content. At number 1, Bleacher Report and other media agencies, by the way, suggest that the Ravens should reunite with star passer Yannick Ngakoue. This would make a lot of sense. In 2020, the Ravens gave up a third-round draft choice to trade for Yannick Ngakoue. He's now 29 years old, and in the last few seasons, he's been a very productive pass rusher. In 2020, he had 8 sacks. 3 of those was with the Baltimore Ravens. In 2021, he had 10 sacks with the Raiders. In 2022, he had 9.5 sacks with the Indianapolis Colts. Last year with the Bears, he had 4 sacks, a little bit of less production, dealt with an injury. But he's 29 years old, and the Ravens could use some more juice and some more depth at the edge position. Let me know what you guys think about that possible reunion there. I know he's not the greatest run defender, but the Ravens do have some other guys in that room like Tavius Robinson, Kyle Van Noy, Odafe Oweh, and Malik Harrison that all hold up well against the run. If you want to let Yannick Ngakoue be a third down rotational pass rusher to help get some more guys after the quarterback. And speaking of this edge room, Kyle Van Noy does not think he's lost a step. In fact, he has even higher expectations because he's going to be spending more time as a pass rusher and not, dropping into coverage, being an off-ball linebacker and stuff that he's been asked to do in years past. Here's what Kyle Van Noy had to say on that.
I just want to continue to show myself and show people that I can still play at a high level. I feel like I've been underappreciated in my career. I feel like I don't think I've lost a step in my eyes, just because I've been playing different positions my entire career. At college, I played on the ball, and then in the NFL for my first, I think it was till 2019, I played off the ball. And I would love to see how many people could stay in the league making that transformation, or I've been asked to do both in one season. So I've been asked to do a lot, and I think that may have hindered some things because I wasn't able to focus on, pass rush or, covering people. I was never able to focus on just one specific thing. And this year, stemming to last year, I was able to focus on pass rushing that entire time. So I feel like hopefully, it'll be like my 3rd year ever out of my 11 that I get to focus on just pass rushing. The other year was in 2019 where I had a really good year, and then last year was just all pass rush. So I'm expecting big things from myself, and hopefully you guys are too.
At number 2, Rashod Bateman starting to trickle on a lot of guys' radars. We know as Ravens fans, we've been talking about Bateman for years now. You guys already know how I feel about him. I have high expectations. I think he's super talented. He just needs to stay healthy and build a nice connection with Lamar because he can route run. He's got speed to get open downfield. He's elusive after the catch. The guy has it all. He just needs to be consistent, stay on the field right. The rest will take care of itself. But here's what Brian Baldinger had to say on the expectations on this sleeper wide receiver, Rashod Bateman, who I think is going to have a massive role in this passing attack in 2024 in the second year of Todd Monken's offense.
And one guy I would say look out for in this team is Rashod Bateman. He was hurt and injured much of his first 2 years, got much healthier last year. And just watching him practice, this guy is a tremendous route runner. He's got size. He hasn't lost any speed whatsoever. I expect him to be a big focal point of this passing game for Lamar this season.
Got himself a contract extension this offseason that has him in Baltimore, or under contract in Baltimore through the 2026 season. So, again, this is a Ravens front office that makes a lot of smart decisions. So when they do that, that tells you what they think is coming for Rashod Bateman. So that matches your assessment of him.
At number 3, the Baltimore Ravens will be featured in the in-season Hard Knocks along with the rest of the AFC North. There's a mixed bag of emotions on this. Some people say it can be a distraction. If you guys have never seen, episodes of Hard Knocks, they get an inside look at some of the locker room stuff. It's about building storylines and drama and entertainment, right? That's going to be, I think, streamed on December 3rd, and this will be in the middle of the Ravens season. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. We might get some inside looks at some stuff and get some more information. As Ravens fans, let me know what y'all think. At number 4, Keaton Mitchell. This guy burst onto the scene last year, all right? Multiple 100-yard games, broke multiple 30-plus yard touchdown runs. He's got real deal electric speed. When he gets in the open field, he's gone. He's running past guys. 4.3 speed. He went undrafted last year because he's a little bit lighter. He wasn't over that 200-pound threshold that, a lot of teams require to even draft a running back. But that was on the rest of the NFL because he came to the Baltimore Ravens. He absolutely made a difference in the offense. As soon as he started getting carries, he was ripping off big runs. But he was also running between the tackles well. He caught passes. Todd Monken was creative in getting him the football. And he was just a dynamic playmaker. I mean, this guy, especially threatening the edge on RPOs, swing passes, getting him out in the flats. This guy just was a weapon. And he was breaking all kinds of, big runs, touchdowns. Man, this guy, once he started to get hot, it looked like he could be an absolute star in this league. That's what it looked like. He was just making those type of plays. If you guys remember the Seattle game, man, he went over 130 yards on just like 8 carries or something. Like, he just has that type of playmaking ability, speed, can break a game wide open just like that. And we were all excited about him, especially, with some of the other running backs last year dealing with injuries and, the undrafted rookie start making plays. You get all excited for this playoff run. And then all of a sudden, against, I think it was the Jacksonville Jaguars, he rips off a run. He gets open space, gets the edge along the sideline, and starts opening up his stride. Hyperextends his knee. That knee buckles back way further than the human body is naturally designed for. And it was a graphic, brutal injury. Luckily, he was very blessed in the fact that it didn't have a lot of other damage around the knee. It was just a clean ACL from what it was reported. And he's already moving around, and he's on schedule, according to John Harbaugh, actually a little bit ahead of schedule. And Keaton Mitchell puts out this tweet here, ain't seen this me yet. And he's retweeting this Baltimore Ravens tweet that says, comeback season, gonna go crazy, with Keaton Mitchell's picture here. We don't know exactly when he's going to come back in the season, but it is reported that he will come back some point in the season. I don't want to see Keaton rush back. I just want to see him, 100% healthy. But the way that athletes have been recovering from ACLs lately, I wouldn't be surprised, as young as he is, like, how hard he's been attacking rehab and all this stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if he came back, mid-season and started to make an immediate impact. Him and Derrick Henry with the true thunder and lightning would be a really special running back duo. And then you got some depth there with Justice Hill and the rookie Rasheen Ali. This is going to be a really talented, fun running back room. There's depth there, and I can't wait to see how it shakes out. And I hope Keaton Mitchell comes back sooner rather than later, but that most importantly, he comes back fully healthy and ready to rock and roll. At number 5, the Ravens released their alternative helmet today. A lot of teams have already been releasing theirs. We've seen them been trickling out from different teams, but the Ravens finally released theirs. And we got the first ever purple helmets. Zay Flowers and some other players here are, modeling this helmet for us. And I got to say, I'm pretty impressed, man. I really like it. It's a different logo than what the Ravens have went with in the past. But it's also the first time they've ever had just a purple helmet. We got the Ray Lewis signed helmet back here, just the standard black helmet with the traditional Ravens logo, but we get to see a purple helmet with a new logo and then a gold face mask with some gold highlights and stripes. I really like it. I think it looks clean, and it's going to look really good with the color rush jerseys they got going on with the gold letters. I love it. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. And as always, man, don't forget to hit the like button. If you got any value out of today's content, whether it was entertaining, informative, or whatever, it really helps out the channel, and I truly appreciate it, man. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, and we'll see you in the next video.
When he wasn't looking, he ran me over.